Do you ever
meet
feel
up a
like you're
girl.
getting set up on a date? Like you
Nah,
look around and you're like, fuck, this is kind of a sketchy neighborhood.
nah. I trust I trust women. I don't know. I believe women. I would love to get set up on a date, dude. That'd be pretty cool.
Like tricked on a date?
Yeah, I'd love like a guy puts a gun into my car and he's like, "Run me your shit," and then I get a pistol whip him with his own gun.
Damn,
That'd be
you take
crazy.
it away from him?
And I'm like, "Take your
You
fucking."
do the Jackie Chan thing where you like take his gun apart in one swift move?
That'd be cool. I wouldn't do that, but that would be cool. I would make him take his pants off or something like that.
Oh,
And then, like,
that's cool.
Yeah, take,
Like, start jacking
take off your clothes.
Start jacking off.
Start jacking off right now, and then walk backwards while patting your head. And he's like,
Rubbing your tummy.
Rubbing your tummy. And he's like, "But I only have 2 hands." I'm like, "Get to fucking." Welcome back to Sleepover. My name is Danny Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
I'm Luis Lamos.
And folks, what a week. First, let's start right at the beginning, right? Today is Monday.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Fuck, today
Wow,
is
bad
Tuesday.
start.
Bad start.
You're drunk again.
I'm drunk.
Wow.
Dude, Sunday was the drunkest I've been in a long time. I don't
Sunday?
ever want to
Yeah,
drink
so what
alcohol.
was, happy
You were
belated
working?
birthday
Happy-
to Daniel.
Oh,
Dude.
yeah.
All right, so let's,
Mr. 28.
dude, I don't even know where I want to start.
You feel so mature now, huh?
I do feel 28, I'll tell you, it feels a lot older than 27. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just feels like,
Yeah.
you know, it just feels like, it feels way closer to 30. 30 is creeping. Are you guys scared of 30?
1,000%.
Really? Vince?
Not as much. I think because I feel like I've been around people who are 30 for such a long time.
Yeah.
It doesn't
That is
seem
true,
that
since
bad.
we were like teenagers.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes when I get around people that are 30, they're so sad. But lately I've been around cool 30-year-old dudes, you know? And I think
Yeah.
30 is a cool age.
You've been around a lot of cool 30-year-olds.
Dude. Oh yeah, it is true. I am getting sick and tired of Gen Z. I'll say that, and I think I'm ready to become an old head.
Honestly,
Are
I
we
don't
Gen Z?
know what generation we fall
Yeah.
under.
We're
Because
Gen-
we're at the end of millennials.
We're
I
for
think.
sure millennial, bro. The way we act and the way the more I talk to Gen Z, the more they piss me off, and I'm like, I am not them, and I feel like we are definitely not them.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
there's some
DX,
shit.
dude.
We're DX because
We're Generation DX, dude. Yeah.
do you guys watch streamers?
No.
That's something that I
Well,
can't-
actually, the last couple times I've been eating, I've been watching footage of Yankee fan streamers during Game 1.
Uh-huh.
And, you know.
Yeah.
Just seeing the reactions.
Okay,
Yeah,
but we're
Not
not
like video game
You
stuff,
don't watch
no.
like Kai Cenat, like really. you
Nah,
know what
I
mean?
actually hate him, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, because he's like had a close friend that was like accused of rape, and then he never brought it up and shit. So
Well, you think I'm bringing that shit up if it happens to either of you guys? You think I think I'm just trucking?
They're like,
Bro,
chat, what do you think, chat?
Chat, what do you
What do you think about my boy? What my boy do?
how many accusations and allegations does Vince have, and I never bring that shit
so
up
crazy.
because that's family business.
You're so stupid.
And even if he
keep it-
did it, what's that shit got to do with me? You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Wow.
And even if he and I know Vince did something. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that is crazy. I for sure I would not. I would just be like, why are you asking me that question? If somebody asked me about
Oh, I would be like, bot.
bot,
Yeah.
Bot.
Yeah,
this is a Russian bot saying all this.
This is a Russian bot, dude. Shout out! I need a Russian wife, maybe. I watched the
Mail order bride or just a Russian wife?
Was
Maybe a
that
Russian one.
actually like a thing?
I think so.
You could
Wow,
order a
that's
girl?
crazy.
That'd be pretty cool.
Like in comic books when you could order like
X-ray
X-ray
glasses?
glasses.
Yeah.
Or like a book order, a Scholastic book
Yeah,
order.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Dude, those Scholastic book orders, a book fair.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been that happy.
I got people addicted to Amazon for sure.
Oh,
Oh my God, flexing on this kid. Like, you know, there was a kid that could never afford shit. And just, there was that kid
For
that
sure.
always just had book orders coming in.
They're buying posters of like Lamborghinis
Yeah.
and of like little kittens.
they're buying calculators that look like phones,
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Just read
or
your
just
own journal.
or the pencils made out of rubber.
Yeah. Little novelty thing. That's
Yeah.
it's kind of nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Captain Underpants.
I want,
Damn,
like-
you know, someone had the entire Captain Underpants run, and another kid had never even heard of Captain Underpants.
Captain Underpants.
Damn,
It is
dude.
interesting. It's just a person in their underwear.
That is.
I've never read any of them.
But then when you think about it, all comic book characters have their underwear on the front, right?
It is kind of freaky, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like Superman.
I guess that's like the joke, right?
You got to be really confident. You
Is
know?
it a joke?
Yeah, and then Captain that must mean that he was a lieutenant first, Lieutenant Underpants.
Oh, I see what you
Oh,
mean. Yeah.
and there's a hierarchy of underpants.
There's a hierarchy. Yes,
he
that's
had
right.
he had a black friend, right?
Yeah.
Was it named Gerald or something?
No, that's
that's the
Arnold's.
kids. Those are the kids.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Captain
that
Underpants, I think, is separate from those two children.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
Did they make him up or something, or does he come?
I
into
think they make him up.
I'm familiar. I can't remember the lore. but
Yeah.
remember
I never
liking
actually
him.
read any of them. I never read that or a series of unfortunate events.
Oh, that's the one I
That
could
one's
not get
fun.
into. There was
Yeah.
there was something else too. I was a big reader back then. You know, I want to get back into. No, I go
I was
into
a big
this-
reader, and all the books we're talking about, all the books we're talking about are the series of unfortunate events. Captain Underpants.
Daniel's like, they're still my favorite books.
They are, dude. And I still read Goosebumps every day. Oh no,
The
dude,
Choose Your Own Adventure one, though.
those ones were kind of crazy, dude. That's life, basically.
Damn.
Waking up at
That's true. When you think
Yeah.
about it,
Crazy.
And it's like, should I get gas the night before? And I'm like, nah, let's just fuck it up the next
Let's
day.
fuck up tomorrow.
And you're like, how did a werewolf kill me? What the fuck?
Getting gas the next day is definitely like, how can I fuck up tomorrow today?
Dude, I can't tell you the amount of times I'm like about to hop on the freeway and I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't fill up at all.
we gonna make it. One last ride, baby.
My car does have a cool feature that it tells me the range that I have left.
Oh yeah.
I've driven on
That's
zero
cool.
a few times.
Really?
Where I'm just like, nah, we just got to make it. I heard that you have like a few extra miles. It just says zero, but I think it's bad for your car to do that.
I imagine it is. Yeah.
Man, dude. But you know, sometimes you got to push your luck.
Yeah.
And that's
Have
what.
you ever,
It's not
have you
under
ever had to
work.
push your car?
Yes, I have.
Damn.
I think I had to do that on Eagle Rock Boulevard once, and I think I had to do it in front of people I knew, and that was embarrassing.
Yeah.
Which is not just it's just fucking not the best.
Your
not the
shitty
coolest
car
shit.
breaking down or seeing your friends at a Coinstar? Which one's worse?
Oh, dude, man! Imagine seeing a girl that you have a crush on while you're at a Coinstar. Oh, dude.
And then
You're
your
like,
car
it's not what it
breaks
looks like. I'm trying to pay off my car. I'm trying to fix up my car right now.
Oh, dude, I was at the Coinstar all the time, dude. I swear.
I know they sent photos of you there.
Yeah, this boy loves coins, man. I don't know, man. And it took so much of your money too.
Yeah, you take like 10%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That sucks.
I'd be like complaining to other people like they knew what I was talking about. I'd be like, bro, you know the
On a
coin-
first date,
Yeah.
you'd be like, can you believe the charges they give on fucking Coinstars?
you're at a presidential debate. Mr. President, what would you do about the Coinstar surcharge that they do? It's 10% right now. How can average Americans actually get their money back?
Bro, Donald's gonna make that shit 40% or something, dude. Fucking Uncle Trump. Shout out to him. No, not shout out to him.
Shout out to you.
Dude, I'm going to be in Trump country this weekend. I'm scared.
What is it? Just Southern California?
Where?
OC?
Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
You're going to Wisconsin?
Yeah.
What are you doing over there?
A wedding.
You're going to a wedding?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, with a date?
Of course, yes.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Haley.
Hell yeah, dude. Whose wedding is it?
One of her friends.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Dude,
Okay, nice.
that's what I'm talking. Oh, she came to Chrissy's wedding. So
Yeah,
this is
so
fun.
it's the second wedding.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a big step, dude.
Damn.
You're going to. You're
Have you guys
going.
ever take? Oh, Vince, you've taken a date to a wedding, Joanna.
Yeah, to Daniel's brother's wedding.
Oh yeah, that was a fun wedding, dude.
That was,
you guys left
yeah.
a little early before it started getting fun, but I took a date to a wedding.
Really?
Yeah, I took Big J to
Oh,
my friend's
okay.
weddings. Yeah.
Yeah.
A wedding. Weddings are fun. Weddings. I love weddings. I mean,
I
if
love love.
I do love love.
Especially if it's an open bar.
Oh, dude, if it's not an open bar, then it's nuts. You know. But speaking of drinking, I'm done with drinking.
Oh yeah. So
I'm
what happened on
furious.
your birthday? Happy birthday, by the way.
All right,
Happy birthday.
let's get to the bottom of this shit, right? I meet this girl. I meet a girl in Texas.
Wait, break down all of Sunday for us.
Oh my God, what happened Sunday? Wait,
It was November 10th.
I got to break down my whole weekend. I went to go watch a movie that was my favorite part of the weekend. I had dinner with my lunch with my family, and that was
On Sunday?
That was nice, you know. But I took a mushroom gummy and I watched the movie Honora, and that movie was so fun.
Yeah.
Have you
I need
seen
to
it?
watch that at the
Dude,
Vista.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I thought you saw the re-release of Brokeback Mountain. I thought that's why you went to.
I pop a Cialis and I watch
A
Cialis. Bro, 2 Cialises and the
But
liquid.
Honora was good. Where'd you watch it at?
The Americana. No,
Americana?
I drove to the Americana.
You
Okay.
motherfucker.
I drove to the Americana. It was cold, bro.
You're walking distance
It was
now.
cold, dude. That shit's a long walk. I walked Elvis to the Americana. That shit took longer than I expected.
What do you mean? It should be like 15 or 20 minutes.
It's 20 minutes. And it was far.
What are you expecting?
Like 10?
The Galleria's probably the Galleria's probably 7 minutes.
Yeah, and then you got to walk even farther. And
You just cut through the mall.
I couldn't find the mushroom gummy, so I was like, I had to get there ASAP. And I ate it. And then Honora, if you guys don't know, it is about a beautiful scripper who is dating a Russian dude. And the movie is perfect for a mushroom trip because I felt like I was at a strip club. And I just felt like going to the Gentleman's Club in Glendale right after, dude, and just falling in love with a Russian girl.
Yeah.
You know, just living that Vince Caldera life.
I'm in love with the stripper.
I'm in love with a stripper.
With your sister.
What the?
Is that that's a parody? I thought it was I'm in love with my sister.
No,
That's not the parody.
I don't think people would like the incestuous.
Yeah, I don't like that at all, dude. But I'll tell you all right, so I go to lunch with my family, and then there was somebody I met in Texas at a show, and she was in town, and she was like, I'm in San Bernardino, and I was like, all right, so I'll drive out. We go have dinner.
That's kind of a mission.
It is a mission, but I live for
San
missions.
Bernardino.
My life is
On your birthday?
My life is GTA, baby.
On your birthday?
On my birthday.
Damn, you couldn't have, bro. You live.
You could have said that as a reason,
here.
bro. You could have
What?
been like, "It's my birthday, come meet me."
Huh? Well, she didn't have a car. She was
Bro,
she was
you
so
can't date
Uber
people
don't
that don't have
exist?
cars
that'd be
right now.
crazy, dude. So here's
28.
Huh?
Don't play these
I am,
games.
dude. Honestly, I am 20. Dude, this is why these Gen Zers. This story is so embarrassing, bro. I'm like,
All right, let's get to
but
it.
I'm getting to. But I know that you guys would never say a story this embarrassing on the pod. Ever.
Well,
But
not
I am,
yet.
No. I know that you guys. Lewis would never.
Probably
I've tried to make Lewis say something, and he was always Lewis plays things too close to the chest. But this pod is like a diary.
I'm like
for the
Harvey
boy.
Dent, bro.
You why?
The Two Face.
Yeah, there's just a line in the Dark Knight
Oh,
where he's
there-
like, "I'm playing it close to the chest."
Bro, it's probably close to the fucking face in that movie, dude. Jesus Christ.
Rachel.
Well, hello, beautiful. Jesus Christ, dude.
Is that the same movie?
Oh, yeah.
Dark Knight has a lot of quotes, dude.
Yeah, Harvey Dent. I like that. We'll get back to my story, but there's a scene in the movie where the Joker is dressed up as a nurse and he has a mask on, and Harvey Dent can't tell who it is until he takes off the little surgical mask, and he's clearly the fucking Joker. Yeah, like he has the face paint and everything on, but he just takes off the surgical mask. And he's just like, this fucking guy. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
like.
how could you not tell the motherfucker was the Joker under the surgical mask?
It's kind of like the Clark Kent thing, where
Yeah.
like it's the glasses.
yeah,
Dude, I did one of the stupidest things ever when I first watched The Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene where they put a phone in a building and it's gonna use sonar to see everyone inside.
Yeah.
And Morgan Freeman is explaining it to Bruce Wayne. I don't even remember Morgan Freeman's character's name, but
Lucius Fox.
He's explaining it to Bruce Wayne, and he goes, "Your phone has sonar," and then he goes, and Bruce Wayne goes, "Like a submarine," but immediately in my head I was like a dolphin.
that's so.
Like a bat.
That's crazy. I
I didn't even think bats use sonar. My dumbass was like, yeah, the clicky ones in the ocean.
I didn't know dolphins had sonar, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they plotting? What the fuck are the dolphins plotting?
We have to look into it, bro.
That's
They
true.
rape people.
They do rape. They do be, and that's
Well, maybe that's what they're plotting.
Damn.
yeah. Honestly,
Yeah, that's crazy.
They are kind of
The
sus.
sonar is just checking to see if someone has cheeks.
Yeah, this is why I don't trust nice animals. Dolphins, they're nice sharks.
Nice sharks.
Nice
That's
sharks.
interesting.
Yeah.
What are they doing, huh? Who are they nursing?
Yeah, who are they nursing? Get them fucking out of here. The Miami Dolphins. What does it say about the city of Miami?
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you love Miami.
I do love
You
Miami.
do love Miami. So what does that say about
Oh
you?
my God.
Miami is a crazy place. I heard Alec texted me today, and he said, "What if they deport me to Cuba?" And I said, "I don't know, dude. What if?
What if?
Like, why would they do that?
Damn, what if he loves it?
What
He's like,
honestly,
this is
yeah.
the fucking life.
Alec does love Cuba, or does he not love Cuba? Like, it's hard to
He
keep
loves
up.
Cubans.
Oh, he
and
loves-
Cuban culture.
His people.
But I feel like we have to have him on the pod to break it all down.
All right, the Cubans are it's a hard thing to break down, but we will have
Real Cuban.
we have a resident Cuban. Break it.
Like it's Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah. Every time I see a Cuban, I'm just like, well, I believe it, man. That's a crazy. It's a light skinned Latino who votes red every time. I'm like, all right, hell yeah, I love that.
So you
You're
turn
driving up to San
28.
Bernardino.
You got food. You
Okay.
gotta drive out to meet this person from
What
Texas
time
in
at
San
night is it when
Bernardino.
you start driving out?
You drove at night.
Drove at night.
Of
Yeah,
course, Vince. It's a late night mission,
it's
bro.
a late night
It's a
mission.
red flag for me.
What do you mean?
At nighttime,
What the
bro,
fuck?
just do it during the day. It's
When
a
other
weekend.
t-
It's a weekend. Do
This
it during the
guy's
day.
crazy,
that way,
bro.
if things go bad during the day, you have the rest of the night to think about what happened.
That is true, dude. I don't like.
Nah, I'd rather end the night
Yeah.
badly.
Do it badly.
I don't want to think about it the rest of the night.
yeah,
the
that
day.
ruins your whole day, dude.
No.
You know, Vince.
All right, so you're driving out.
I'm driving out, dude, and I pick her up, and she's not ready. But this happens. This
Where,
happens.
she's staying at a friend's or something?
She's staying at. She's staying at a. She's staying at.
It's such a mission. And she still wasn't fucking ready.
I'd be so fucking mad.
Bro, I do have the patience of a fucking. Now that I think
When you
about
drove
it,
that far, you're gonna You're gonna wait a little bit.
Out of
extra.
all the things that have given me trouble, it is always like I don't really drink a lot. I don't really do crazy drugs, but it is women that have always pushed my patience for like the most. You know what I mean? And it is Gen Z women all the time. That's why I'm just like, no, my boys aren't Gen Z because they would.
So
know.
how old was this girl?
I think 25.
You think?
You think? Wow. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not confirmed, folks.
Not confirmed,
We'll
but-
get a confirmation later.
But Gen Z for sure. 25 into the mic and probably another age off mic.
Off the record.
On the record. On the Patreon, we learned.
Tune into Patreon.
Tune
But,
into
okay, so they're not ready.
So they're not ready.
you're ready.
You just
But I'm-
parked outside.
So I'm parked outside, and I'm like, all right, this happens almost every time.
Do you ever
meet
feel
up a
like you're
girl.
getting set up on a date?
Nah,
Like you look around and you're like, "Fuck, this is kind of a sketchy neighborhood."
Nah. I trust I trust women. I don't know. I believe women. I would love to get set up on a date, dude. That'd be pretty cool.
Like tricked on a date?
Yeah, I'd love like a guy puts a gun into my car and he's like, "Run me your shit," and then I get a pistol whip him with his own gun.
Damn,
That'd be
you take
crazy.
it away from him.
And I'm like, "Take your
You
fucking."
do the Jackie Chan thing where you like take his gun apart in one swift move.
That'd be cool. I wouldn't do that, but that would be cool. I would make him take his pants off or something like that.
Oh,
And then, like,
that's cool.
Yeah, take,
Like, start jacking
take off your clothes.
Start jacking off.
Start
right
jacking off right now and then walk backwards while patting your head. And he's like,
Rubbing your tummy.
rubbing your tummy. And he's like, but I only have 2 heads. I'm like, get to fucking.
I know what I said.
So you're waiting. Wait, did she wait in the car?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not waiting inside. She's at her grandparents' house, dude.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was a friend's house.
No,
okay.
no, grandparents.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting in the car.
Well, they should be helping her get ready.
I would hope so.
Got 2 more people there.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, shout out to the grandparents. So I wait in the car, and it's like, I'm gonna be honestly like 40 minutes probably.
No.
But this is what women do.
So the drive is what, 30 or 40 as well?
Dog, the drive is
longer
an
than
hour
that.
and 5 hour
Yeah.
and 10
Oh,
minutes.
what time of night did you leave?
I left here at 6:30.
So it's 8 by the time.
Basically.
Well, hopefully it's 8 by the time she's
Hopefully.
ready.
Where are you guys even planning on going?
I'm like, I'm gonna find. I hit up I don't think you met Saul, but he has the IE and Friends podcast. I'm like, where's a place I could take
I
somebody
think
to?
I've met him.
Maybe you've met him once or
Yeah.
something. But I'm like, what's a place in the IE I could take somebody? And he hit me. He gave me 3 spots, and then I took her to one of them. You know.
Yeah.
So she gets in the car. She brings me some chocolate, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude! What a nice person. We go to one spot, and we have some food. And then immediately we take some shots and some margaritas, and I'm like, oh no, I have work in the morning. This is not going to be.
You got to collect.
Yeah.
This is gonna be rough. I have work. I have a meeting at 8:20, and Rick Cesario is gonna be in that meeting, dude. If you don't know Rick Cesario, he's a New York Jew, and he means business.
Yeah.
Lewis, you know Rick. Tell him about Rick for 20 seconds, so they just get a picture.
Rick lost half his brain, but somehow half the brain power that he kept is just directed towards talking shit about me.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
pretty good at it.
He's
Yeah,
really
it's
good at talking
uncanny.
shit about Lewis, bro.
Like he can't drive anymore, but he can
He can
somehow
drive
still.
now.
He
He
can
can
drive.
drive now. Yeah.
Oh,
Bro,
he's
he's-
probably gonna run. He's gonna drive for the first time and hit me somehow. Like,
is-
what the fuck?
He's really good at putting you in your place, dude. I'll tell you that.
Why do I need to be put in my place?
Because you get you get out of pocket sometimes. You get so mean.
But it's unwarranted. I never do anything to him.
It is crazy because it's like the Chris Rock thing. It's like to him, it's unwarranted, but it's like you know what I mean? It's,
No, what do you mean?
It's like you'll be mean to me and Vince, and I'm like, I'm going to let this slide.
Okay.
And then Rick will just come in and just say something really mean to you, and I'm like, well, that's fucking. That was uncalled for.
It's
but-
not fair though,
but
because when I
thank
talk
you.
shit about half his brain, everyone's like, "Oh, you can't talk shit about
Bro,
that."
it's like you coming after someone in a wheelchair.
It is-
You can't.
Yeah,
you
fuck
can
that
do-
shit. If they're in a wheelchair and they're talking shit to me, I'm gonna use everything in the clip.
So-
Well,
funny.
what happened last week with the wheelchair guy?
He didn't say anything during my set.
we'll get to we'll finish my story, but we were in Clovis last week, right?
Yeah.
And there was a heckler who was in a wheelchair.
Who didn't even need to be in the wheelchair.
Didn't even need to be a bro.
Oh, he was standing up, huh?
This
Yeah.
motherfucker was on a wheelchair, and I saw him doing little tappies with his little feet. He was
Mm-hmm.
going the little tap to move. And the first comic, did he say I'm happier in a wheelchair?
I'm sure at some point.
I think he said so. The first comic met him for the first time.
Oh, I know.
He went up to me, nice guy, and then he asked Angel Hernandez. He was like, "Which one of them was playing Drake in the car?" And I was like, "Me." He's like, "You're a fucking pedophile." And I'm like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Who is this guy?
From our perspective, we barely show up. Some guy walks outside, daps all of us up, and then looks at Daniel and goes like, "You're a fucking pedophile." And don't know where that came from. We don't know how someone this far away would think that about Daniel.
I'm like, "How did you know about it?"
He's like some 19-year-old college student.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, I told Angel, and then I saw his set, and he was a nice dude, but I told Angel, I was like, oh shit, this is Kendrick Lamar's fan base. I'm like, I can't argue with these guys fucking online, bro. How am I gonna? What am I gonna say to these?
Do you remember
guys?
during the election, you were like, of course, the country that said Kendrick won would vote for Trump.
I did say that shit. I was gonna post that, but I was getting a lot of like love from like the anti-Trump people, and I'm like, I don't want to lose this love because I spent the whole summer with people. I spent the whole summer getting hated on, but yeah, but there was a guy in a wheelchair. He was just heckling like the whole show because somebody called him wheelchair guy, and he kept loudly saying
They called him Hot Wheels.
he was like, yeah, they called him Hot Wheels too.
And he
but-
kept being like, can you believe they call me Hot Wheels? And it's like, yeah, because that shit's funny as
Yeah.
fuck. What do you mean?
Dude, that dude, but he was like, at first he was like, can you believe they called me wheelchair guy? And it's like, yeah, bro, we don't know your fucking name. He's like, that's not my name. And I'm like, bro, how are we supposed to know your name? You're just a guy.
We
in a
never found out his
wheelchair.
name.
Never found out his
He's
name.
just Hot Wheels to us.
He was just Hot Wheels, and Angel Hernandez cooked him, bro. He
Yeah.
said, don't make me bring Magneto over here. Let's you guys settle this shit once
fight
and
it
for
out.
all. But yeah, that was a guy in a wheelchair. Good for him, man.
Okay, so you're drinking,
Drinking.
you're taking shots.
You got
Taking
work
shot-
tomorrow.
I got work tomorrow, and I'm with this girl, and I go to the bathroom. I come back, and then they do the little like thing where they bring a little cake and a little like streamer thing.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, dude, thank you. And then I'm getting ready to pay the bill, and she's like, oh, I already paid it. And I'm like, oh, what the heck? What is
Yeah.
going on? But I'm like,
pretty
all right,
nice.
pretty nice. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
You know. And she sits on this side of the table for me, and I'm like, all right, let's go find a nightclub. She wanted to go to a nightclub, and
In San Bernardino?
San Bernardino. So we got to drive to Riverside. Riverside has some nicer clubs. And we find one club. It's a little bit lit, but not enough people are in there. So we go across the street, and it's New Wave night. And I introduced somebody from Texas to goths. You know,
Oh.
I was like, you know what I mean?
I didn't know that's what New Wave was.
What kind of goths?
Like straight up goths, because goths
Like
goth.
the Cure kind of goths?
yeah,
Or like,
it's New Wave night. So they're playing New
like
Order,
Crystal Castles?
like
80s New
like The
Wave.
Cure.
Well, okay.
Yeah, they could sneak in like a beat or something like that. But like New Order, what was New Order before that?
Joy Division.
Joy Division.
They're playing Joy Division?
Well, because it's like new wave.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? But yeah, that kind of, it's like 80s new wave, and the goth is just gothing. And
Human League?
Huh? Human League. Yeah, they played Human League. They played the song from Silence of the Lambs, and I went crazy for that shit.
Oh, Q
Oh.
Lazarus.
Yeah, Q Lazarus. And I'm like,
Eurythmics?
huh?
Eurythmics, maybe. I can
yeah,
see
maybe.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
sneaking. Yeah, but yeah, it's
Tainted
80s new
love.
wave. All that kind of shit. And then I was like, she was like, oh, this, I've never seen this. This wouldn't be like in Texas. Like they would be making fun of these people. I'm like, they don't have like goths in Texas. Like they would just some shit throws me off where I'm like, they don't just let the goths be goths.
Yeah,
Greg
Apparently not.
Abbott wants to kill all the goths, actually.
Honest, I
That's
would-
the
Actually?
governor, yeah. No,
I
but
was like,
Yeah.
I'd believe it.
it's
Bro.
a sundown town, but because of vampires.
I would, dude. I'm fucking stab him in the heart and shit. I would believe it, dude. But then eventually we go back to the other bar, and they're playing like hip hop, and then they start playing EDM for a little bit. But then she kind of like starts saying that it's like, she's like, why are they playing this gay stuff? And I'm like, I like this shit, bro. And that's the shit that from Texas that they just do not understand about California, and I just love about this state, bro, because you could see a tatted up Mexican dude who looks like a banger.
Yeah.
And then they'll play fucking a song, and he'll be singing "Clarity" by Zed at the top of his fucking lungs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It's a different kind of
it's a
people out here.
It's a different kind of vibe. And in Texas, even you know the Texas boys. We went to Miami, and I was shuffling, and they were just like, "Whoa, why? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Bro, I'm
How do you
fucking."
move your legs like that?
Bro, literally,
Yeah.
bro.
How you do that?
Literally, Jesus was like, "Bro, why you dancing like that? You dancing too much." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "What do you mean?"
so
It's like
funny.
such a disconnect, you know. But it was very nice.
I'm used to the Texas rap being very chopped and screwed, and I feel like with that you're drinking a lot of lean, and it's like, yeah, you're not dancing on lean.
You're not dancing on lean.
You're just chilling out.
So yeah, I guess that's what they're used to. And like then,
Because they have like what Paul Wall, they have Travis Scott, they have who's another like big Texas person in the rap? Well, UGK is that?
UGK, and then
that is, yeah.
UGK, and I like the Texas rap, but I like
Dude, Paul Wall's really good. His fucking verse on Drive Slow.
Oh, the Kanye song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
he cooks, dude. And he had a little bit of a resurgence last year. I saw him in videos looking all happy and shit with the family.
Oh, it's great to see.
So it's happy to see. I think Megan Thee Stallion is bringing him out on stage a lot, so good for him. But
Is she from Texas?
Paul, yes, from Houston.
Oh, and so is Beyonce.
She
Oh,
a
okay.
Houston hottie with a model body, as they say. But they're playing electronic music, and I'm like, I'm cooking, you know, and I love this shit. You know, I'm a raver, and a lot of people in the Inland Empire are ravers, you know, so they like.
It makes sense, honestly.
It makes sense
because they have like a lot of those things come through.
in San Bernardino,
the Nas Event Center.
The Nas Event Center.
Yeah.
It's literally, and so everybody's they're playing "Pursuit of Happiness." The whole place pops
Everybody
off.
likes that song.
Everybody and that I feel like
Even if you don't like Kid Cudi, you like that song.
So I thought, but maybe like that's a California thing. I don't know. Like now I'm like, I don't know if they fuck with that in Texas, really.
I don't think Kid Cudi's not even from the West Coast, right? He's from like, where's he from?
Kid Cudi?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
All right.
But so here's the thing that throws me off, bro. This is what I'm leading to in this entire story.
Okay.
We're drinking.
Is this the most fucked up you've ever been? Or are you getting
No,
there?
I've been more fucked up in my.
on
But
the pursuit of
this
happiness.
is one of the most fucked up things, though. I'll tell you that.
Ooh. Wow.
This is, and you'll see why. This is on
your birthday,
This is
too,
some
so.
stories that Lewis would probably never. You'd have to put a gun to Lewis's head to get him
And
to
even
say
then.
it, and he would never say it because there's some shit that I already know that Lewis just won't ever say out loud. But I'm like, whatever. I'll say it on the pod because I love my friends and I want them to know Daniel the Goat loves him with his heart. So we're drinking, and there's this girl who's and I'm trying to dance with this girl, but like she kind of
The girl that you came with.
yeah, and she like dances away from me almost every time, and I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna force myself to dance with somebody, but this I thought that
You want somebody to dance with you.
yeah, but this seemed
Somebody
like
who loves you.
You're stupid. This seemed like a date kind of thing, right? I'm not fucking crazy to think that this is like a date, right?
Of course not.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
So there's a girl who's just throwing this shit back on the person I came with, and the person that I came with grabs this girl and makes this girl throw it back on me. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on over here? And then this girl starts talking to some other dude right next to me, and I'm like, what the
The girl you came on a date with?
yeah, that
Whoa.
I thought. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And this honorable Mexican dude next to me is like, hey, bro, is that your girl? And I was like, nah, it's just a girl that I came with. And then this girl jumps onto another guy's arms. And I fucking was like, what the fuck?
Jumps? Like,
Jumps.
what do you...
Jumps into
If
him.
you could do it to me.
Yeah, if we
that's-
can record it, can we,
Bro.
Yeah,
can we
stop the
pause
camera
really
really
quick?
Dude,
Take your shirt
I
off
was,
if you need
just
to.
mind you, I'm pretty fucking...
I've got some oil.
I'm
You wanna-
already
fucked up.
I'm cooked right now.
Yeah.
This was, I think, like 5 minutes after I sent you guys that message where I was just, what did I say?
Oh, yeah, you just sent us like a string of messages being like, you guys are my dogs.
I said I love my dogs for real. Shout out Sleepover Pie. Let me see what I said. Let me see.
Fucking final asbestos.
Let me see what I said. Moments before disaster, bro.
I was like, oh, he's having a good birthday.
I was having a good birthday. I mean, look, 12:23 in the morning. I love my dogs. TBH, puffing emoji, RNS, free sleepover till it's backwards. Fuck all that shit you heard. It's what you hearing. This guy's he's having a good night.
Yeah.
He's having a great night.
And 5 minutes after.
5 minutes later, the girl I came with jumps into the arms of some random fucking.
And it was the same guy who's like,
no,
is that your
another dude.
Wow.
And I was like,
Wow.
what the fuck? And then this girl who I was dancing with, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? She's like, you don't have to dance with me if you don't want to. I'm like, fuck that bitch. Throw that shit back on me. I don't know what the fuck is going
Were
on.
they equally hot?
She was. I like a girl that. This girl had. I liked her. I liked the dancing a bit more.
Okay.
I like a girl that throws it back.
Yeah.
And then so I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I need to sober up a little because my night is getting derailed.
You also have to drive.
I have to drive an hour back. So I go to the bar and I just start taking a bunch of water. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm at the bar for like 3 minutes and this girl finds me. She's like, oh, I thought you left. And she gives me like a kiss and then she gives me a kiss on the cheek. And I'm like, but what the fuck is going on right now? And then I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what in the world happened? I'm like, on my fucking birthday? On my birthday, dude.
You know,
I cannot stand these gens.
Wow.
And I'm like, you know what? And then I'm like, all right, I got work. And I eventually drop this girl off, and she like falls asleep in the car. And I'm just like, get the heck out of the car. And then I drop her off at the Nas Center, and
You're home.
I'm your home. And then I drop her off, and I have to drive a fucking hour to my house, and I drive there, and I throw up when I get home, and then I have.
Oh, you were that sick from.
Yeah,
Or
just
you
just,
threw
just to preemptively feel better in the morning, and then I have to be up at. I think I get home.
Oh, so you
at,
forced yourself to throw
yeah,
up.
I force myself to throw up.
You didn't
and-
put gas.
and yeah, dude, bro, I always put gas on the clock. I'm like, nah, they're gonna have to wait. But I wait. I get home at like 3:30, and then I'm up at like 8 for the fucking meeting.
Fuck.
And then I actually had to work that day because I'm learning how to cover somebody else's shift. And I was like, bro, I actually had to do my job like harder than usual on this Monday. The hardest I've ever had to actually work. Bro, all on my fucking birthday, dude.
That's crazy.
And that was just yesterday.
You say that like it would have been embarrassing for this to happen to us and we wouldn't have shared it. But I feel like, here's my counterpoint.
Yeah.
I feel like even if it was embarrassing, I would share it just so I could not feel crazy.
Yeah.
Just so I could be like, this is bad,
That's
right?
okay. But right now I'm like, we got like 30 seconds, but I'm like, that's fucking crazy, right?
It's crazy. I don't think it's embarrassing. I think
Did
it's
she give
crazy.
you any kind of explanation, any follow-up text?
No. I'm not trying to get any. I mean, I'm playing it off as hopefully maybe she'll never see this episode. But in my head, I'm like, what the fuck?
But did she watch?
I don't think so. And if she does, then she'll probably be like, bro, what the fuck? Shout out to her though.
That's fine.
I had a fun time either way. Shout out to paying for the food. But
Yeah.
I'm like, if somebody's a friend, just be a friend. Right?
Well,
Yeah.
I guess like you maybe might have found a way to make it clear before you went with this person. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm like the intentions. See, if you're coming, this girl also wanted me to see her. Like, I was gonna do a show with Alfred in this one location, and then she was gonna be an hour away. She's like, "Oh, you should come out and meet me. We're gonna be over here."
Why
with a
she was
friend."
trying to make you drive an hour?
Or like she was gonna drive this distance. She was gonna drive like from Vegas to this location, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do this because Alfred. When I already had a thing with Alfred where he's like, don't focus on the shows. So I'm like, bro. Also, people know you get you know what I mean. You know.
I also feel like we live in a different time where sometimes those things aren't as clear because that is a different generation.
That's
of people.
when I'm just like whenever I'm going out with somebody that's like my age, 28, or like when they meet somebody at a wedding that's like in their 30s, they know the deal. And shout out to the ladies that know the deal and know the score and know the score. We do it for y'all, and I tip my hat for y'all. These Gen Z girls who are playing games,
They're the ones that up the score on you.
they up the score on you.
Gen Z. It's because they sleeping on your boy.
Gen Z is up like
Hey, Daniel, and if they sleeping on you, tuck them in.
Tuck 'em in.
Gen Z is up 5-0 on your boy. They're cooking me right now, dude. I didn't even tell you.
3-1, bro.
You just need that drop to happen.
I don't even think I told you guys about the girl who I was seeing, and I didn't talk to her for like 2 weeks, and then I was like, "Hey, can I get Universal Studios tickets?" She's like, "I'm in a relationship now," and I was like,
What did that have to do with the tickets?
I was like,
Bro,
what did
I
that
didn't
have
ask
to do?
that. I asked, can I go to the Minions ride?
I was like, "Gotta go to the Minions ride." Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. We are back with part 2 of Sleepover, folks. I'll tell you this to wrap up that story that we told before.
You didn't wrap it up though, unfortunately.
All right. Unfortunately, oh, dude.
Gotta wrap your willy.
Yeah. Who up right now walking their willy? No,
Who up right now walking
Hey, if you're
there?
walking your willy,
that story,
comment right now.
That story, you're like, oh my God, I feel so bad for Daniel. Like, and I would feel so bad for me too if I was not also already like just messaging somebody else like that day of.
Absolutely.
So
You might have just gotten out dogged, bro.
I might have gotten out dogged.
Yeah,
but that's why it's a dog eat dog world in this thing, dude.
It really is.
It's sickening.
I have to be honest with the fans. We forced that line. We said it in between takes, and we had to force it back in. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Bro, I don't want to be a dog, bro. I want to be the dude that has matching pajamas with a girl.
Really? I would have never thought that.
So
You
funny.
saw me in a relationship for 5 years.
That
bro.
is true. That was very cute.
I love being. I'm a relationship dude, but this world has forced me to be a fucking dog.
I'm reading a lot of Naruto right now, and you feel like every single villain arc.
Really?
Yeah. Every villain in Naruto is just like a hero who was just pushed too far and they became a villain.
That is me, dude, and I don't want to be a villain. I want to be a good guy.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah, dude, that is literally
Also,
me.
the Dark Knight Vince.
It's also in My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That is true.
Should say that, yeah.
Yeah, Jay-Z. I want to have a picture of a girl on my nightstand in a frame. That's my dude. I love that kind of shit, dude.
In your coat pocket as you go to war with China, which
Yeah.
might happen in a couple years.
I love, dude. I'm a one person kind of, but this world is not ready for that.
Damn.
So-
this world is not ready for Daniel to be in love.
I would love to be in love, dude, but the world just keeps taking him away from me. You know.
Just going back to the saying titles thing.
All right,
Let's shut this up. Let's shut up Daniel talking about his feelings. I really like it when media says their own names. Like
media what?
Like when they say their own names. Like I was watching Jurassic Park and they're like, "Welcome to
yeah.
Jurassic Park."
Are you Peter Griffin or what?
What are we? Some kind of family guy?
There he is. He said the name, dude. I do like that too.
That shit is so funny.
What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
Did they say that in the movie?
Yeah. What are we? Some kind of Top Gun Maverick?
Dude, they don't say that.
They
do
don't say that.
What is
no.
this? A sleepover?
What is this? A sleepover vibe?
This actually does feel like the most sleepover episode because we're recording at like 10 o'clock at night right now.
It is late. It is.
Yeah.
And we're going to sleep over in Daniel's.
My mom's gonna pick me up.
What's
I
the kid who
regret-
piss himself and
Yeah.
be like, Mom, pick me up, please.
No, I'd have like a wet dream. I'd be like, guys, I'll talk about this later.
That would be correct. What's the last time you guys had a wet dream?
When I was like a kid.
I'm
like,
trying to force myself to have
I
some.
jack off too
try.
often to have a wet dream.
Dude, those things, they hit though. Man, you just wake up fucking in a sea.
Dude,
Just sticky.
It feels like your brain pranked you. It's like, bro, you thought you were about to get some.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just me.
It's just me again.
No, your
That-
pants are wet.
That's how powerful my brain is.
Dude.
I even need real pussy. I can just imagine it and still nut.
I'm all right, Professor X.
Do this with no hands.
That is crazy. You could just nut with no hands. Your
Dude,
mind.
that's how powerful your brain is.
That
Isn't
is
that nuts?
crazy. How can you just tap into that regularly?
It's like we normally use
you're
15,
go.
we usually use 15% of our brain power, but when we use 100%, we can make ourselves come with no hands.
Honestly, bro, dude. I feel why aren't we focusing on
be
this?
at work in your meeting, and then they're like, "Hey, Daniel, are you okay?" And like, "Oh, I just nut my pants.
You
I'm
just
sorry."
got all red.
Did you know that if you nut during your Zoom meeting, you become in charge of that Zoom meeting? You know, some
That's
people
a
have.
joke that like I hardly ever do.
Some people have.
Because I guess people aren't in that many Zoom meetings other than Daniel every fucking day.
Every
apparently.
day.
I
Bro,
still Zoom actually.
Do you Zoom with
Yeah.
with Mercaso?
No, like just friends.
Oh man, it's insane how I don't have your fucking job, bro. It's crazy.
Just ask for it. Ask,
Dude,
I
I'm-
genuinely feel like if you asked
I-
to switch, you could probably get it.
I told my dad because I told him I drove to
Buddy.
Paris today, Lake Paris, which is like an hour and change away. He's like,
Oh, I thought your job was sending you to Paris,
No.
Paris for a
Fucking
second, bro. I was like, yeah,
Paddington,
Mercaso's
bro.
doing good.
we, dude, I drive so much, and I'm
they
like,
send you to Paris.
They make you drive to Paris.
they would make me drive, dude. Dude, these fucking liquor store owners are calling me like at 6:30, and they're like, "Can I call you?" This happened to me right now, today. This guy's like, "Hey, can you pick up the check right now?" And I'm like, "I'm off the clock." And he's like, "All right, well, I got to place an order. Can you put this through for me?" And I'm like, This isn't even my fucking job." And I'm like, "Let me contact somebody who actually can help you out." And I give him,
You send him Alex's number.
bro, Alec is employee of the month, and we still don't know how this shit.
Bro, I worked at his warehouse. Like I was the warehouse that he did. He took my warehouse. Then I had to move to another one that was
Damn,
bigger.
how badly were you doing then, bro?
Yeah.
No, I was doing such a good job.
Apparently not, bro. You didn't get employee of the month.
Bro.
Do you just are
Where's
you,
your plaque? Where's your plaque, bro?
I'll need the
what
plaque.
warehouses are you guys working like at like what do you guys
I
fucking
work like in an actual warehouse.
what do you guys fucking do?
So
I'm so confused.
I told you, like I take photos.
No, like, cause you don't wear a Mercaso shirt.
I don't. Yeah. Also, because like I don't like how it fit me.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask for another one.
That's
Too small?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like a medium, but like it feels not like a medium.
Yeah.
And then a large would be too big. Like I already know that.
That sucks.
yeah. I got like 5 of them. That's
Do you have any polos?
Nah, I didn't get a polo. I do want like a Dickies one though. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
So I could pull up with like a muscle shirt underneath, so I can be like, where the fuck is the money?
Where is the? You
Where-
cut it into a tank top.
Where the fuck is the money at?
Every
Your
shirt's a
shirts
tank
into
top.
tank tops.
The collections, dude, are just getting outrageous. These people, man, they don't want to give any money, but
I mean, but in reality, would you ever want to give money to somebody that you owe money to?
no.
No, what do you mean? Yeah, of course.
I
If
mean-
I owe someone money, I'm gonna pay.
I mean,
up.
yeah, these guys.
I mean,
they.
What the, you wouldn't?
I mean, like when you think about like let's say like a credit card, you're like, oh, I'll buy
Oh,
stuff, but I
okay.
want to like pay you back.
Yeah, but you still have to like. You're still working with us though. Like you got to get. They're like,
Yeah, it's a
they're-
relationship.
They're like, can I get another shipment? I'm like, no, cocksucker, you owe us money, and they're talking. They're acting like I'm doing them a favor. I'm like, bitch, you owe us money.
Yeah, I don't know how that stuff works. Cause like, wouldn't you have to pay it up front or something? Or I imagine
Dude.
there's like a line of credit or something.
This is literally the fucking meetings we have at fucking 8. I'd feel like I don't have to be in that meeting, but I have to do that. It's like meetings. We have to just say what we did that day, and I'm like, this could have been an email.
You should start pitching ideas.
I don't
Yeah.
want to pitch any fucking.
No, but
ideas.
like in a funny way.
Oh my god, dude.
You're like,
that's-
what if we sell chocolate? Because we have chocolate.
Yeah, we do.
And then
Door to door,
Door to
like how we
door.
did as kids.
yeah,
Okay. Did
And-
you guys actually ever make good sales on those chocolate sales?
I did the cheesecake one, and I was able to ride a limousine to the hometown buffet.
Really?
I sold 35 cheesecakes.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Wait,
Dude.
when did we have to sell cheesecakes?
it was in 3rd grade.
Holy.
I don't remember.
smokes.
We went to the same elementary school.
There was like a cheesecake one where like the cheesecakes were like $12. I sold like 30 something of them.
Oh fuck! I remember that.
You know,
I don't
yeah.
think
And then-
who'd you
and then-
sell 30 to?
I don't remember, but it was one man, and yeah, he just really I think he liked the cheesecake. Yeah,
Who
I
liked
was
it?
blindfolded
He-
for a little bit, but it didn't matter.
Okay.
That's
And you got a
crazy.
limousine ride to the hometown buffet?
I got to ride in a limousine to hometown buffet.
That was that in the brochure?
They mentioned something about it. It just seemed like the craziest thing. Like
I'd rather take moon boots.
your moon boots are great. You're 11 or 12.
This was
Third
the bouncy
grade?
things, right?
You're 10.
No, you're younger. I think you're,
You're
like
9.
maybe like
Third grade.
7 or 8.
Okay, that sounds.
Wait, you're 5 in kindergarten, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're 6 in first, 7 in second.
So probably 8 years old.
Yeah.
I'm 8 years old. I'm in a fucking limousine.
Damn, bro.
I'm the fucking king of third
With
grade.
your family?
Yeah.
No, with
Just
other
you?
students.
Oh, that's a fucking bus, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Every day I ride a
They just painted
$500,000
the bus
vehicle.
black.
That's white. Yeah. I went to the Burbank Town Center where they have the hometown buffet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Do
really?
they still have one there?
They still do. It's bad. Like I went as an adult to hometown.
Why did you
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Well, just because like again, like when you're a kid, you think
They
these
have
things are
chocolate
as amazing.
fountains.
Like I did that with Rainforest Cafe, and it was very underwhelming.
That sucks. I'm banned
Oh, of
from the
course.
hometown buffet in Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you do?
I get kicked out.
You
For
put
what?
your dick in the chocolate fountain?
Yeah, dude. No, I wish. Starting a food fight or participating in a food fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they kicked out me and my family, or me and whoever I came with.
How old were you? You're like, this is the last week.
Oh, dude. Well, technically, I told my mom that I never exhaled, but they were, they were seeds, and we were putting them in fucking straws. This other family started it. They were spitting seeds at us, and we had to spit them back. And
What kind of seeds were they?
I don't
Were they
know.
watermelon seeds?
I
Were
think
they like
sunflower,
grape seeds?
sunflower, yeah. And I think that the manager was like, "What is going on?" And he just made everybody just get kicked out of the hometown buffet.
I've never been to a hometown buffet.
Not worth it, but I just like being banned from one place.
Are there any like specific restaurants you guys have seen commercials that you've never been to that you kind of want to try?
Golden Corral.
Oh yeah, I don't even know where one would be.
Yeah, I feel like I think that's
Sonic, I've always seen Sonic commercials, never been.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to a Sonic either.
probably in the IE or something. There has to
There's
be.
like a Dairy
There's one on the
Queen.
way to I think Chatterbox.
Yeah, I think there's a Golden Corral too out there.
There's a spaghetti factory.
Oh, I went on a date there.
I think I went to Spaghetti Factory.
Another time I got screwed over by Gen Z. That was my fault though. That was my fucking fault.
Wait, what happened at the spaghetti factory?
I just went on a. This was when I was. This is before I became Daniel the Goat. I was Daniel the Shy Boy. I took a girl on a date and I
Wait,
just.
Daniel, the classy kid.
That was a class. Yeah, I think this was class.
That was the way that you branded
this
yourself.
was like classy
for a
kid
little
era.
bit.
This was, dude.
The classy
I
kid
stayed.
era.
Were
this
you
is-
wearing a Vice outfit? Were you wearing a Miami Vice
Oh
outfit?
yeah, this was slightly after that, bro. But I was just.
The amount of times you've reinvented yourself.
You have to reinvent. This motherfucker Dick rides. He turns tricks on it for Tyler the Creator. When his own friend reinvents himself, he's like, how dare you,
Bro, he's never called himself the classy kid. He's called himself the creator.
Yeah, that's fucking worse, bro. What is he,
Bro, he's making stuff.
what is he making, dude?
Flower Boy versus Classic
Fucking
Kid. Who
Flower Boy,
wins?
bro. Get the gay boy. Shout out to Tyler the Creator, though. Huge fan of what he's done and what he's built. I love yeah, he's a good friend of
The
the
old
pod.
spaghetti factory.
The old spaghetti factory. That place was mid, man. I was so disappointed.
It seems like it.
It was mid, and I went there, and I thought I tried leaning in for like a kiss at the end of the date, and then the girl turned her head and gave me a hug, and I was like, I fell to my
Ooh.
knees in the
Damn.
hometown buffet, the spaghetti.
I fell to my
I fell to
knees
my
in the
knees.
low cave.
Dude, literally at the spaghetti factory parking lot.
Did you drive there?
I drove there. Yeah.
Okay. It
Picked
wasn't
her
a
up.
drop off day.
No, I tried, and then I was so sad because I was house sitting. You know, I was house sitting. And I'm like, oh man, this is me. I'm about to be a dog. I'm about to be a big old dog. I'm about to be Vince, right?
You thought you were gonna be Vince.
I thought I was gonna be Vince.
You ended up being me, bro.
I literally was being Lewis, and so and then this girl, and I went home, and I was so sad. So I hit,
Why are you laughing so hard? Vince?
It's funny.
and then but then I hit up this other girl, and then she came over, and then but then I found out.
You got your noodle taken care
I
of.
found out that she was a virgin, and that made me sad after. And I was like, well, I can't.
So it was your first time?
Yeah, and I was like, oh no, what have I done?
What's the problem with that?
Yeah.
It just
Could
fucking
have been worse.
I could have been worse, but it was just
Do you
something.
not like the idea of you being someone's first time?
Yeah, I don't like the idea.
Why
dude.
not?
Why?
Just cause I feel like
it was bad.
No, I just
Is it because you think someone's gonna like be attached to you or something? Or
I just wanted to be special for somebody, or I don't know, but like I don't know. I feel like it. I just don't want to be somebody's first,
yeah,
because then they're not an attachment like they're gonna think of you, but it's like
You'll always have that.
They're always gonna have that, dude.
I
know
you're not first, you're last.
I know they're not gonna like me because they're like, this motherfucker.
If you're not first, you're last. I don't know how that works out with virginity.
I saw this girl, and then I hit her up one more time, and then I could tell she did not like me anymore, and I felt bad.
The girl that you
went
on a date with, or
no, that girl who I took her virginity, and then I didn't text her.
But
as
she
much
didn't like you
anymore.
anymore?
I just felt like she was mad at me.
Well, be honest.
How long ago did you run into this person?
I saw her. I was at a rave. This was maybe 21 or 19, one of those two.
Okay.
I was with Big J at the time.
Yeah.
And then I ran into her, and I was like, "What do I do? What do I do?"
Yeah.
And Big J knew about this person, and I still gave her a hug.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And Big J got she was peeved, as a girl. And I get it.
She deserved it.
I deserve that. Hey, I deserve that one. I gave a girl a hug who I took in front of my girlfriend. But then I told her, I was like, look, I felt kind of bad because I don't think I texted her that much after I did that. And I felt like a bad dude. And it was something that I kind of was like,
Did you put in that work though, bro? Did you make it special?
I don't want to put it out there because it was somebody's first time,
Okay.
And that's what I'll say about that because I guess I do have a code of honor. I have something of a code, This has been laughing so hard at all this. even no honor among thieves, but even in this moment,
Like you're an assassin. That's what you're.
Yeah.
I have a code of honor.
That's your ninja way.
yeah. I will say though. I've never really been somebody that when I get to laying the pipe like Vince does. Vince has a whole playlist ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking chromacopia, just fucking sounds.
Top to bottom.
Top to bottom. That's how he lays pipe to. Top to
We
bottom.
only play
Top to
sticky.
bottom.
Sticky, but
She could really get sticky.
yes, shit could get sticky. I don't listen to music. I've never been a music kind of guy.
Yeah, you
But
play a
you live it.
podcast.
I play I listen to Sleepover. I listen to the Joe Rogan Experience. But I did for the first. I was like, she's like, play something, and I was like, all right. I always wanted to listen to Heart of Glass by Blondie because I like that song. And then she was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And I was like, "How dare you, bitch?"
Who said this?
That was the girl. She said that
The first time?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, "You don't even know. You've never even had sex before. Bet you this could be everybody's song. This could be what everybody listens to. How
You've
dare
never
you?
done it before?
You don't even know this shit." I think that's a great song, and I think that's a nice song to do that to.
Yeah, and
It's no Bright Eyes.
It's no Bright Eyes,
no
dude.
Bright Eyes.
Bright Eyes
no
is
Connor Oberst. Yeah, it's no. I'm wide awake. It's morning.
dude. Whenever I play Bright Eyes at a wedding, I think of Vince.
Do you actually play it at wedding?
Who's asked for it at wedding? That does not seem like wedding music.
It was somebody's first dance song at a wedding, and I was like, "Wow!"
First Day of My Life?
Yeah, First Day of My Life
First day
by
of my
Bright
life,
Eyes.
dude. That's the fucking song.
And I was just like, "Wow, that is kind of like a first dance song for my boy Vince." So in a way,
This was the first day. Except you can't play that with Joanna.
I can't because she knows. Yeah, but also like I feel like because she knows. Yeah,
Can you even play that song around her
if
anymore?
you like listen to that,
you know what sucks is like I'm gonna remove like any like all musically attached memories to that song, but like I like Bright Eyes. I've liked it before any of like the relationships that I've had.
he liked it before it was cool too.
I liked it. I like Bright Eyes. I like Death Cab for Cutie. I liked all like the sad kind of stuff because that's just the things that I liked.
that's so funny. Like if Joanna like walks in on you just like listening to that song and smiling, she's like, "This motherfucker's gotta die.
Bro,
He's gotta
It
die
sucks
today."
I love that song so much. The music video is so
But
cute.
I assume you and Joanna
everything.
have a lot of songs together.
Yeah, we do.
yeah, you just can't. It's just one song, bro. You can't.
It's just one song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. You just got to listen to it on your own.
The
you know?
album has a lot of good songs though. I'm wide awake. It's morning.
Yeah.
Um,
Damn,
what's-
it sucks that somebody took that song from you.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I feel like that's what they took from me. Not my virginity, but they took
Yeah.
the ability for me to play First Day of My Life whenever I want.
And you played that song too, right, Daniel? I was spilling some
remix?
tea. I can't bring it up on the pod.
That's so funny.
How dare Lewis? How dare you? That's save it for the Patreon, you son of a bitch.
That's so funny.
You got to join the Patreon to hear about that story.
Some shit stays without. You're a villain. First of all, first I don't know. This is a villain podcast.
We got 3 villains.
We got 3 villains, but yeah, there is honor among thieves. So shout out to that girl.
Yeah.
And
if you're watching,
if you're watching, but yeah, I was like, I could see why somebody wouldn't like me. That's the one thing where when you're like, have you done it? Have you wronged anybody in life? Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah.
You have.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I wouldn't expect you to have thought about
Just
that.
past relationships, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you expect Lewis to think about that? I feel like Lewis is something that he's.
would I expect him to?
think about people he's wrong, dude? I feel like you're just.
I think about it kind of often.
Really?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think so. I
would-
feel like you're a person who like guilt would really eat at you.
then why don't you change? I'm like, that's crazy, bro. It's like the guilt eats at somebody. He's like, let me just continue doing the same shit.
I feel like I might have
Push it
maybe
forward.
wronged people too, but like without me being like aware of it. Like I'll provide an example. There was a moment where not that long ago I saw a comic and then they made fun of the way that I said something, and then I had said it's nice to see you. Then they did that thing, and I was like, you know what? I take it back.
Oh wow!
I said that.
That's not that mean.
Just
though.
but also like I had a recent encounter where I saw them again, and then they ignored me, and I'm like, oh, I think I might have hurt their feelings.
They also suck.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you're fine.
But it's also like it's one of those things where like you can't help but think about it.
Yeah. How dare Vince did that? You know, sometimes everybody has a day where they don't have the longest fuse. You know.
Yeah,
I feel like
I did feel very short that day.
Yeah, and sometimes people don't expect. People always assume that Daniel the Goat has a long fuse because I give them the I give them a long fuse. But there's most of the days where I'm like, God damn it, I don't have the patience for this shit today. You know?
I feel like you walk away from like those situations a lot of the time.
Me, I let a lot of shit go. The shit I let go in the comedy scene is so fucking.
Everyone keeps asking about you at the Monday mic.
Really?
When
dude,
is
I'm
he
just
coming back?
fucking- I'm like, dude, I'm just, the boy's just tired sometimes.
I feel that. Yeah, I told him.
I'll pull up though. But yeah, so I let shit
It was
go.
fun last night because no one was doing like election material either.
Oh really? Oh, I would have came in with fucking Uncle Trump, dude.
Isn't it crazy that someone that worked at McDonald's is the president?
That's
I tried making the joke with the. That's really good.
Hell yeah, dude.
I tried making the joke because my birthday was the day right before the election. I was like, yeah, on my cake, I just wish for the right person to win, and the universe somehow put it out there.
That's what it does, dude.
Funny.
Dude, Vince,
Like-
look at this photo and tell me how cool this is. They won't even know what I'm showing.
Can we edit it in? That photo.
That's not real.
Join our Patreon to see this photo.
Bro.
That-
Dude, she would have won.
It's just a photo of Kamala looking very hot, and it says, "You know what? Count the votes again."
Or recount.
That's how
Yeah,
bad- that's how bad
dude,
she
she
be
does
spotted
look
around your
really
boy.
pretty in this photo. I know this is like,
that's not real, right?
I don't know, dude.
No, look at the tattoos. That's not
Dude,
Kamala.
that would be so hot if that was Kamala, though.
Damn.
That's crazy.
I would
Vince
want-
wants to go vote again.
Vince wants to vote, bro. Vince
Bro,
bricked
open
up.
it. I go to like a garage that was like a voting booth. I'm like, open it up.
Open up.
Dude.
Open the pit.
I was so mad I voted and they motherfuckers didn't even give me a sticker, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did they run out?
Oh, I don't even know. I didn't even tell you guys how I figured out that Kamala was losing, like getting her ass kicked. I was like avoiding the news all day. I go vote. I'm coming home from work. I pull up Instagram. The first thing I see is Foo's Gone Wild.
Yeah.
Just posting the results. And then I'm like, bro, you're telling me Foo's Gone Wild is reporting the news that Trump is about to win again?
Actually, the AP relies on Who's Gone Wild to call the race.
Yeah, because they're nonpartisan.
They are,
Yeah.
dude.
More nonpartisan than CNN and like
Bro,
Fox right now.
They are so, dude. I'm so fucking mad,
No, we're kidding.
dude. I was on Reddit the day of, right?
Yeah.
Literally
Absolute meltdown.
10 a.m. before the polls even happened. This was the fucking top thing on our politics. It said like all major forecasts
I saw that
show
too.
Kamala winning, and I'm like, oh, girl got it in the bag. We love it.
You want to know the moment I knew she might lose?
Huh.
When someone on Reddit posted, John Oliver cried pleading for people to vote for Kamala. I'm like, it might be over.
Uh-oh.
When John Oliver cries for something and for people to do it, I'm like, that shit ain't gonna happen.
He's my favorite like British person. I
Yeah.
like him a lot. He's like the only person where like I like him a lot.
I do like last week
Favorite-
tonight. I fuck with
Favorite
it.
like British person, just like ever, or like just in general?
I think like maybe in the comedy landscape.
I see. Yeah,
Oh.
there's not a lot of
yeah,
fun.
in comedy landscape for
Yeah.
sure. There's some other British comics where I'm like, they seem very pretentious. I hate Jimmy Carr.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, dude. But it was last week was an interesting week. I'll say this.
And
I'm glad we had a boys' day right after the election. I really
Oh.
needed to like not be on my phone, especially because I'm like I need to charge at some point. So I just
Yeah.
wasn't on my phone the entire drive up.
Yeah. There was a lot of people who were spiraling, and I think there's a lot of people doing the thing like unfollowing people. And I'll tell you this, dude, I'm not gonna unfollow people. If you voted for Uncle Trump, I'm not gonna unfollow you. I'm not gonna block you because how am I gonna get you to vote for the other side if I completely block my view from you? You know. But if you're like queer or trans or something, I get it. But if you're just a dude,
Yeah.
it's your job, right? If you're just a dude, if you're just a dude's dude, it is your job to try to get the other side back.
I was trying to come up with this analogy, but like, because it's kind of fucked up because we're Dodger fans. So I was telling people, I'm like, damn, I can't imagine seeing last week and not having my team have won the World Series. You
Bro,
know?
that would be so awful. 2 back-to-back losses.
I couldn't imagine
Dude.
that. And then I thought about it more, and it's like, if you trust, this many million people, like all of America, it's gonna let you down.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just trust like 20 of your boys, they might do it for you, man.
If you
Like the Dodgers.
If you trust Kike Hernandez, bro, Kike Hernandez would have gotten Kamala the votes. He would have found a way to get.
He would have gotten that clutch hit.
He would have gotten the clutch hit. And Kamala needs a Kike on her side. She needs a Kike or something, bro. She ain't got a Freddie Freeman. There's no chance she's getting Freddie Freeman, but she needs a Kike for sure. You know what I mean? And that is what we're talking about sleepover. We're hopeful for the future.
You know what? I woke up and my Dodgers are still the champs.
Craziest fucking post.
It's the
dude.
nuttiest thing I've ever seen someone post up.
It'll randomly pop in my head and I'll start cracking up. I'm like, this might be the best part of the election. Is Alfred's post the
It
next
felt
day.
crazy to read it. Like,
He did his,
He
what
was in
are
an
you
airport.
thinking?
He's that guy, bro. Let him cook.
What are you thinking?
Just to let you know, our
Good,
friend
bro.
Alfred, the day after the election, posted.
Woke up today and my Dodgers are still the champs. Craziness.
Let him cook. But hey,
It does help. That was the only consolation I had. It's like, at least I saw them win.
yeah, hey, shout out to Alfred because I am booked for Oxnard, Irvine, San Jose, and Ontario. So please do not slander.
And
Like,
shout
I'm
out-
not slandering. I just said it's crazy.
Shout out Nestor Cortez.
Mr. Cortez.
Got that fastball.
Damn, dude. We got a wild 4 years ahead of us. And,
And
listen,
Sleepover will be here for it.
we'll be
For
here
all
for it,
four.
dude. And imagine we turn red. Imagine, dude. How,
on that red hat.
How easy do you think if we just become grifters, dude? It's so easy to pivot.
I mean, fuck, I literally saw this dude on Reddit today that his entire fan base has turned on him. It was a dude who was doing like actual car reviews, like pretty in-depth stuff, and all his stuff has just turned into like 10-minute long advertisement videos.
Mm-hmm.
And like the fan base, like he's still getting a lot of views, but the fan base is like in the comments just being like, yeah, you completely sold out.
Damn, dude. That's going to be you guys soon with for Manscaped.
We're gonna be making that
We'll
money,
make it
dude.
fun.
Just wait till we sell out, baby. We become corporate puppets for the Democratic Party.
Oh, the Democrats, George Soros is gonna fund us, dude.
Yeah, is that the guy?
I believe so.
Shout out to the Jews, man. Shout out to the Jews, baby.
the funding.
We lost.
had it until we lost it.
Dude, did Kamala really lose money or a billion or so? I keep seeing. I don't know what to believe, bro. But I heard
It's hard.
I don't know what to believe. All I know is that we're gonna have a good time no matter what. Not because of that, but because we're here recording. We got through the first 4 years, baby.
Dude, it was so fucked up because after the election, I kept seeing like random friends, and I'd be like, "Dude, we won," because I hadn't seen them since the World Series, and then I had to be like, "Oh wait, I have to clarify who I'm talking about."
Bro, the fucking
We won.
the Dodgers championship and then the election right after, it was like the Meet the Grams of the fucking of LA, bro. It was the Family Matters and the Meet the Grams. It was the quickest Uno reverse card I have ever seen.
It's like dude, I still remember the day. Was it Meet the Grams and Not Like Us that dropped simultaneously?
No, it was Family Matters and then Meet the Grams.
That was a crazy night. Like, I think I was on a date with Haley, and then everyone was just blowing up my phone, being like, "They assassinated Drake tonight."
Dude, and then half the fucking song wasn't even fucking true, and people just ignore the fucking fact that half of that shit is so fucking retarded, bro.
Damn.
Dude. I was at the gym, and I was on the exercise bike, and I drank a pre-workout, and that 8 minutes of me watching Family Matters, where he just executes Kendrick Lamar, bro. I headlined Chatterbox this year. I paid off my credit card. Best part of my life this year.
was still Family Matters.
Family Matters, bro. I was so
You're
fucking.
like, I had a kid.
Bro, I was
I'm married.
walking through the Eagle Rock Plaza, levitating. I was so excited. I was like,
You didn't even care about the seafood city right there.
I knew-
You went straight to Jollibee and you fucking ordered one of everything.
give me all that shit, bro.
Give me the spaghetti with the
Give me the
ketchup.
spaghetti.
Give me the spaghetti with the ketchup. Give me the bat in the back. Give me all that shit, bro. We're gonna eat it all. Well, this has been another episode of Sleepover Pod. Tune into the Patreon to hear some more wild shit. I've been Danny Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
I'm Luis Lamus.
See you guys next time.